All right, guys, so I'm headed back to the US soon from Vietnam. And if you're ever wondering what to get as souvenirs, we're gonna take you guys shopping today in Saigon, aka Ho Chi Minh City. Right now we're in Tân Định in District 1, District 3.
Phạm Ngọc Thạch mà.
Phạm Ngọc Thạch là quận nhất mà.
Phạm Ngọc Thạch quận 3 mà.
Quận 3, xin lỗi, quận 3, District 3, okay? You ready? Let's go. All right, so this is one of my favorite souvenir shops, and actually, Thuyan told me about it, so I didn't just find it by myself. It's called Oh Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh Wow. Oh Wow.
Oh wow.
You see it? Look at the spelling. It's
Oh
Vietnamese
wow.
style. Oh wow.
So the number one thing I love about this shop is the amount of locally made Vietnamese products. Each of the products is really unique, really creative, and I feel like most of them just look really cool, and they'd make a nice decorative piece for any space. There's something here for everyone. Gifts for those friends out there who like cool collectibles you wouldn't be able to find on Amazon. Or maybe you want something cute and funny for a friend with a sense of humor. It really does feel like some of the coolest kids in Saigon got together and decided the typical souvenirs being sold in the big markets kind of suck, and wanted to give people things to bring back from Vietnam that are a little more hip. Basically, things that showcase some of the creativity of Vietnamese people. They also have really cool clothing. I picked out a few shirts for some family members back home for Christmas, and I think they're gonna love them.
All right, that was a really cool shop, but I'm gonna take you to one that I actually like even more just because they got some really high quality stuff made locally in Vietnam. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna head over now to another side of District 1. That way. Okay, let's go. We're now in District 3, headed over to District 1 right now. It's not that far, but we're in rush hour traffic. So let's show you what that looks like here in Saigon on an average Thursday. Sorry, I'm just getting out of a flu right now, so my voice sounds a little crazy. But a little history about this city, Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City, which one do you call it? Really, most people call it Saigon. Most locals in Vietnam, all throughout the country, still call it by the name previously Saigon. Ho Chi Minh City, honestly, I hear that more often by English speakers. Whenever I hear tourists coming here, they usually refer to it as Ho Chi Minh City. Officially on paper, it is definitely still called Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam as well. But locally, everyone still calls it Saigon. Most people here just do that because of habit, or it's just a lot shorter. Even the airport here in Ho Chi Minh City is still called SGN, Saigon. The official name is Tân Sơn Nhất, but the abbreviation is SGN, Saigon Airport. That bus came pretty close. Yeah, driving around in Saigon, you get used to it, but motorbikes and cars and buses get really, really close to each other. Sometimes it looks like just like centimeters away from each other, but most of the time it somehow just works seamlessly here. I think another really common feature of Saigon is the life along the sidewalks, in Vietnamese, vỉa hè. You'll notice that it's not so much for walking like it is in most other countries. In Saigon, sidewalks get used for everything. So you'll see people use it as parking lots, people eat, people drink on the sidewalk. That's where you find some of the best street food. It's the sidewalk culture. The vỉa hè life is very real here in Saigon. And it's not uncommon to see people eating and drinking, sitting on chairs in the sidewalk every single day of the week. I think that's a really clear difference when I come here living in Saigon and comparing it to our kind of suburban life in the outskirts of Los Angeles. On the weekdays, it's pretty dead. And most of the time, you're not going to be meeting your friends, going out, drinking, and eating on, like a weekday night. But in Saigon, it's very, very common to see people eating and drinking and hanging out, even until the late hours on a random weekday. And I think that it's not something that you need to be rich to be able to do. It's accessible at every price point. You could be eating dessert, you could be drinking tea, you could be, eating a full-on bowl of noodles, drinking until like 10 p.m. with your buddies on like a Tuesday. Like, it's not a feature of life for the rich. It's everyday Vietnamese life. And it makes the city so vibrant, so dynamic, and so fun. Here's the traffic. We found it. So as you can see, we just left Balti South Street and it's already gotten a lot crazier. All right, guys, so we're here now at the next souvenir shop that I really recommend. This place is called Mastermind here on Nguyen Giai Street. Check it out.
These are handcrafted luxury sets. They're not cheap by Vietnamese standards. Sets are between $100 to $300 US, but these are definitely the kind of gifts that any enthusiast would appreciate and would cost twice as much back in the States.
On top of Monopoly already being one of my favorite games, and this is Saigonopoly, what I really love most about this set is this little plastic chairs. I think that's the coolest touch. I love this.
But if you're looking for really fun, more affordable gifts, just head upstairs and you'll find more locally made Vietnamese gifts that are creative and will most likely fit a lot easier in your luggage.
Là của trường học đúng không? Ngoài Bắc cũng là cái này luôn. Ở trường em học là cái đó. Còn ở nhà em là lát cái gạch này. Nhà em là lát gạch này. Gạch này cũng là lát ở nhà. Cái này là những cái gạch giống kiểu hoa văn gạch của nhà ngày xưa ấy. Cái này cũng là signature.
It seems like innovation is touching every single industry in Saigon, from restaurants to music and even souvenir shops. Seeing what fun new things show up next really sums up what it feels like to live in Saigon in general.
right, we're on this crazy street now. What's the name of the street? Oh, no one's answering my question. Let me try to read it. I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. Su Vang Han Street. It's popping out here. As you can see, my voice is gradually going away even more as this video progresses. But we're at our final stop now, Moji. This is a stop that I have to make for my niece in the US. She's 9 years old and she is obsessed with stuffed capybaras. And apparently this is the place to get them. So we're gonna go in here now to Moji. All right, here we're at Moji.
Đem con này về là phải mua ghế máy bay cho nó luôn á. Sorry ma'am, you're not getting this one because it's too big. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like it, I like it. À, con này là nhỏ hơn nè. Này cũng vậy nè, phải không? The same. Mấy con bự nè. It's cool.
So this shopping day also happens to be our end of the year party for our team. About 7 months ago, I decided to put together a dream team to make bilingual content for learning Vietnamese and English. And today we are celebrating everyone's hard work.
Hello, Bamboo. Are you ready to party?
I have Christmas gift for everyone. Cái này là mình random nha, mình móc tay mình chọn một kỳ nha. Ok. Đó, nhìn ở tay lên nha các bạn. Gì đó cho em.
What I'm learning to do better is be a leader. Not one that simply demands results, but gives my team space to grow. And although we've hit plenty of bumps along the way, I'm proud of every one of them. It helps that they're all as passionate about this work as I am. And they're just as weird and goofy as me too.
Buzzer!
If this video doesn't manage to come out before Christmas, I hope you had a lovely one with your family or whatever holiday you spent with loved ones recently. And I hope you have an incredible new year. Chúc mừng năm mới nha!